Welcome back, family, friends, and fans. Do you guys remember all of the samples that I have that I just recently showed you guys? I previously did a video showing you all the samples that I received, free samples. And I told you, I warned you, I was going to show you a video on how to use some of these samples. And so for all you last minute shoppers and last minute crafters, you still have time to make some really cool gifts. And I was thinking that we could go through some of these and maybe pick out a few that we can use to make a gift. So this one has a nice form to it. It's linen and cotton, so it's nice and thick. I want them to match, but they're not. I don't have any identical ones here, so I feel like it's perfect because I don't want them to be the same. I just kind of want them to be in like a similar family. Put this one in. Let me see if I have any more. I don't know why this one is making so much sense to me right now. Damn it. You know, I'm just gonna stick to my gut. I feel like this one. All right, I'll keep it like that. To grab some muslin fabric. Cut it in half. What I like about muslin is that you can kind of like rip it with your hand. And I always love ripping muslin. So I just make the incisions. And then I rip. Sometimes it rips well, sometimes it doesn't. And I need two more. And instead of doing it all at once, I am going to good. And then in my mind, they all look like they can work. So this is going to be very simple. So we have our samples here. We now have back part, which is going to be muslin right here. The next thing we're going to need, this is a really fun craft. I promise you're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have this batting, and this particular batting is usually double this. I rip it up and separate it. It's usually double what you're seeing right now, and I recycle this. I do not pay for this. The size that I get, so I buy the Revive Superfood Smoothies, and the box comes with batting inside of a plastic to protect the entire box. But it's pretty big. It's a pretty big roll of batting. I looked it up on Amazon. It would be like $10.99 on Amazon for the size batting that I'm getting from this packaging. So I don't want to save every single batting, so I've saved 4 out of, I started getting the smoothies in April, so May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and I just got my box. So out of 9 boxes, I've saved 4. And what's great about this is that I usually divide it in half, so I really have 8 long, thick sheets. So we're gonna use this batting, and I guess you can guess what we're making. We're gonna make coasters. And I want you guys, yeah, we're gonna make coasters today. We're probably gonna need more batting. Okay, so this is how thick I usually get my batting. The first thing I do is grab the middle. I get the middle, and gently I start dividing it up so that it's nice and even. I'm not cheating anyone. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna cut some more of these. And I promise you, this is gonna be really, really fun. Okay, I've decided I want to do a little free motion quilting at the moment, and I'm just gonna pin this down a little bit. I don't think I need a lot because it's so small. The first thing I'm gonna do is turn off my, I'm gonna push down my feed dogs. So I have a little lever back here. I'm going to remove the thing that holds the presser foot holder, which is this thingamajigger. This is the holder and this is the presser foot. So took that off, and now I'm going to put my free motion quilting presser foot. Looks like this. Really hard to miss. Tighten it. Tighten it good. I turned off my feed dogs. I got my presser foot. I'm gonna just put this at 0. What else? You have to experiment with your tension to see if it's good, and your speed. I like to put my speed at 75, so that means instead of putting it all the way across, I just kind of put it in between so that it's 3/4 of the way or 75% of the way over. I am going to be using my pedal so that I can use my hands. I have no idea what design I'm going to do, but I'm going to try to do a different design for each of them. Let me just see which ones I have here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a different design for each. I have on the top, I have the top thread is brown and the bottom thread is black. I am going to drop my needle. Then I am going to lift my needle up. Then I'm going to pull my top thread up so that it reveals my bottom thread. And then I'm gonna grab my bottom thread. And now both of my threads are on top. Drop down my needle again. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take these, I don't know. I'm gonna take these out. I don't feel comfortable having them. Okay. And my top thread, I don't want it to get in the way. So I'm just going to cut it. And that's what we're gonna do. Kind of ruined it a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna do another one. So this one I really didn't want to mess it up too much. Made a couple of little mistakes, but yeah. Ugh, I almost don't want to mess this one up. Alright, so now that I've destroyed the samples, so I'm going to put them face down. And cut off all the excess. And if you're seeing me with the same clothes as I was in previous videos, it's because I decided, you know, it's the holidays and things get busy And so I figured I'd record as much as I possibly could today because I don't know when I'm gonna record again. So now that I have my piece, I'm gonna raise my feed dogs. I'm going to remove this presser foot. I'm going to put this one back. Take off the presser foot. Make sure that it's super tight. Put my J presser foot back. And now, pretty sides facing each other. Okay. I am going to go across. I'm going to go around all of it, except I'm going to leave about a 3.5 inch gap. I'm gonna start about here and start down. So we're gonna back stitch a couple of times, and then we're gonna go all the way around. I'm doing about 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now let's see how that turned out. This is a good time to take out your, gosh darn it. This is a good time to take out your a good time for you guys to take out your chopsticks or paintbrushes, whatever you use to turn out your corners. When you're working with small pieces, it always gets a little tricky. So you want to make sure you tuck in the side that you left open. Tuck it in nicely. This part didn't take all that great, so I'm going to just reinforce it like this. I'm just going to tuck it in because it didn't really take well. This fabric is very thick, plus it has embroidery. Then I've got the muslin, so it's a little tricky, but you now have a not so perfect, but very cute little coaster. And I am gonna go ahead and do all the coasters, and I'll show you guys what that ends up looking like. Be careful when you're sewing on embroidery because it's pretty thick. Sometimes I kind of pulse the machine a little bit. You know, like I'll hit it instead of going straight through. I kind of pulse it. So now we have this one, this one, this one, and this one. I want you guys to see it. And so these are cute coasters. It's organic fabric. It gives it like a nice feel. I have this mason jar that I use with my thread, but I think it's really cute. It's super classy. I think it makes for a really nice set of coasters. It's got some cushion for the pushing, which is nice. And they look cute. They kind of look like kitchen. If I would have made it a little bit bigger, it would have been perfect for like mitts, like oven mitts. But like the mat that you use to like pull out the pot, it could be used for that as well. But yeah, I think these are really cool. You don't have to quilt them. I just wanted to do something a little different. I never do any kind of free motion quilting on the channel, and I kind of just wanted to give you guys an idea of what that like looked like. And you can have it where the quilting shows in the back, and you can have it where it doesn't. I didn't want it on the back, so you can also kind of like flip it and use it this way. Instead of using it the other way, you can use it this way as well. So that is what I did with my samples. I'm going to be looking at other possibilities for what you can do with the samples. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot more. I promise I won't destroy them all. I know I destroyed them with the quilting, but oh god, this is so pretty. What is this? Polyester and viscose. Viscose. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's so pretty. It feels so soft. It's a very delicate one. So I'm gonna try to figure out some more things that I can do with the samples. In the meantime, here's another quick gift. Wrap it up with a nice, cute ribbon. Maybe some twine, or maybe some yarn, or maybe a beautiful ribbon, and put it in a burlap bag or pack it up in a beautiful box, and you have yourself a handmade gift that you guys made yourselves for family and friends. So let's see what else I come up with before Christmas, counting down the days and getting inspired as we go along. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. I know you don't want to commit, but I promise you I have so many things in my playlist that I know you're gonna love. Please check out my playlist. I don't just do sewing videos. I don't just do anything. It's whatever's happening lately in Karma's world, hence the name. So check out my playlist for bookbinding, journal making, miniatures. Check out my playlist and see what suits you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.